do, everybody? No, that's going to be my new catchphrase. I just like it from Red Dwarf. I'm at the model shop. Well, actually, I've been in the model shop now. Just wanted to show you how lovely it is here. It's lovely field there, and the model shop is actually, I don't know if it's an old church or an old school or something like that. It's really really strange building. But yeah, I've just bought some paints and stuff like that. I'm now on my way back home. Great news on the holiday front. We are booked for Florida. Oh yes, we are booked. We are going. With a travel agent that seems to know exactly what we want and can't wait to get us there, to be perfectly honest. She even knew that we wanted to go to Halloween Horror Nights, and she's prepared to sort those tickets out for us later on, at a later date as well. So we need new passports and an ASTA as well. So yeah, well, that's easy sorted, way into the future. That being said, I'm going to go home now. Catch up with me later. Good evening, ladies and gents. Yes, 'tis I have returned. I've been cracking on with a few bits and bobs. I'm in modelling mode at the moment. I find it very therapeutic at times when I feel a bit anxiety-wise. But I've started on the Blade Runner blaster. Now here we are. This is the top receiver bolt. Well, not the bolt, the top receiver of the blaster itself. Now this is obviously, I've painted this in the grey primer. I'm going to sand it a little bit first and everything get all nice and flat and smooth. There's some air bubbles and things like that I can't do. I'm not going to fiddle around with it too much because to be perfectly honest, it's not an amazing kit, but I'm going to try and get the best I can out of it. Now this sits on top of the barrel of the actual blaster. It's actually from a rifle. The Blade Runner blaster is a funny one. It's made up of a few parts. This top part being off a rifle. The main body of the gun is a revolver, and there's other bits and pieces in there. It's quite a complicated gun, really. But I've got some masking tape in there. That's because I don't want the paint to touch this area, because this is where it's going to be glued. So I don't want a barrier in the way of paint. I just want the resin just there. So that's that piece done. Oh yes, and the ejector section as well, which is this piece here. Now this sits in. It's very difficult doing this with one hand. But basically, it sits in there. Obviously, that's not sitting in there correctly, but that's going to be painted a nice, bright, shiny silver. This piece is going to be painted gunmetal grey or steel colour. I'm not sure yet. I think I'll probably go for the gunmetal grey. Yes, but that sits in there like that, so it'd be a nice contrast. Now, it may not look like much work has gone on, but there's a lot. I'm getting a bit annoyed with this kit, if I'm honest. It's not sitting together quite right. So what in this form, I've really crammed it in, squished it together, and glued it and set it in place. This corner post isn't on just yet. The door is hung. It does open. There we go. So I do have an opening and closing door. There we go. Now I have to go on to the Shapeways website. That's a website that 3D prints a lot of things, and I'm going to get a little lock and a little door handle. Obviously they're going to go here. Just there. And I've got the sign boxes there ready. I've got these the front. That's going to go on there like that. So there it is without the sign box. And there it is when the sign box goes on. And as you can see, they're on the sides there. Like that. I've got the front and back to put on just yet. And there's a view from the top. I haven't got the lamp yet. I'm working on that. But yes, it's looking very good at the moment. I've got other little bits and pieces, strips. As I've been doing research for the prop, I've noticed little bits and bobs on the prop that didn't come with this kit, so I'm going to add them myself. And I found these lovely little white styrene plastic strips at the model store. And I'm going to put them in here on my kit, just to add an extra step on the detail of the box. So yes, that's coming along nice. It's very frustrating. There's a long way to go with it. The problem with these kits is that you can't do one step until you've done another step. So you get stuck at a certain point. So you have to wait. So you have to wait till that piece is set, and you have to wait till that piece is done before you can move on to the next one. You have to do it in a certain order, because if you don't, you get stuck, and you have to undo the previous one to start again. So basically, you just have to struggle on with it. You have to keep on going with it. As I say, they're frustrating, but I do find them therapeutic to build. But I said there's a long way to go with it. I've still got all the detailing to do. I have done the window. The windows were actually the first thing I looked into, because, believe it or not, there's not that many pictures of that prop. You only see it from certain angles in the movie. It was very difficult to find out what the windows look like, because, as I said in previous videos, the windows have different textured panels and different sequences on the box. And I've done those. In fact, let's have a look. Then it all makes sense. Now there you go, see, you can see that textured glass. And it really works. It's really quite effective. It moves into the light compared to the smooth glass. So yeah, I'm very pleased. Frustrating, but it's getting there. Anyway, tomorrow it's Tony and Paula Day. Saturday we are off to see Deadpool 2, and we can't wait. So that being said, we will see you tomorrow. Both of us will see you tomorrow, and we'll both talk about our Disney holiday, which we've finally gotten sorted. The deposit is paid, and we can't wait. So we'll tell you more about that when we're together tomorrow. Night, guys.